We got a call from the bank.
Who made the call?
Like I said, I am a YouTuber.
For your guys' information, I made the call, but
You're the one that called the police on yourself?
I called the non-emergency police.
So you called the police on yourself?
I did not report a crime. I said I'd like to make an anonymous tip.
Okay, have a seat then.
Yes, sir. Like I said, I'm an auditor. I'm a YouTuber.
Okay.
Mom, Mom, please, but Mom, just look up civil rights attorneys. Mom, stop, don't, Mom.
Welcome back, everybody. Today's video is going to be a little lengthy, but it is well overdue. Just a couple of months ago, I posted a video that covered a channel called IDC Chris, and in fact, even Audit the Audit has posted a video of his on their channel. His channel only has a couple of audits, but they're fun. He's a younger cat and he's got a little bit of attitude, and part of that is entertaining to watch. Now, I spent hours showcasing one of his audits that I thought was absolutely fantastic.
But nothing illegal happened, and I do not have to comply with your investigation.
You do actually when I have a complaint, okay?
Okay, well, so if you need me to help me with your job, then where do I clock in at?
Once it was released, it was brought to my attention that he had called on himself. I investigated those claims myself and couldn't find any clear-cut evidence. So I submitted a FOIA request to the Kewanee, Illinois Police Department and received all of the officers' body-worn cameras and calls and dispatch information and radio traffic. Prior to posting the video, I went through IDC Chris's videos and comment section. Many people made the claim against him that he had made calls himself. In his personal videos, he denied it.
We're just waiting, just to see what if a crime was reported, or if somebody had just called and said, hey, there's a guy out here that's recording in front of the bank, which, in my opinion, the dispatcher could go ahead and inform them that, hey, that's not illegal, maybe somebody could go out there and check it out, but they don't have the right to detain me, and, I want 100% just have the right to walk away. He didn't visibly see me committing a crime, he was just basing it only off the phone call, which, and I can't even see the phone call yet.
For your guys' information, I made the call, but
You're the one that called the police on yourself?
I called the non-emergency police. I've seen the phone call since my last update that, gave the officer reasonable articulable suspicion that I committed a crime. For your guys' information, I made the call, but
You're the one that called the police on yourself?
The phone call basically said nothing more, nothing less than a description, a location, and that there was a man walking up and down the sidewalk. I made the call. Like I told you guys, I've heard the call. The call never said anything about me going up to an ATM, anything of that nature. The caller was within his rights if he wanted to call them a non-emergency phone number and report that I was engaged in a constitutionally protected activity. He can do so, but that does not grant reasonable articulable suspicion for Officer Gearhart to come and take away my right. I made the call. I called the non-emergency police. I'm a YouTuber.
And then when I posted a video, he denied it in my comment section. He claimed that he was unable to FOIA request any of the information regarding his case or obtain any of the videos, 911 calls, or radio dispatch recordings. I sent a single email and one written request to the Kewanee Police Department, and just a couple weeks later, they sent me 2 DVD discs full of all of the information that I had requested on my forms. Well, let's pop them in, see what they say. I guess we'll start from the beginning. Here's the call. The file name's at the bottom of the screen. As you guys can see, it's got his full name and phone number. That's because when he called in, he used his personal cell phone, so caller ID came up at dispatch.
One moment, please. Kewanee Police Department.
Hi, I'd like just to make an anonymous tip, I guess.
All right.
There's just a man the people of Kewanee Bank, and he's just videotaping. There's workers out here and stuff. They're working outside.
Your phone keeps cutting out.
Sorry. He's just I went by. I was walking around, and he's just videotaping.
What's he videotaping?
The bank.
The front of it or the side of it?
Kind of both. He's on the sidewalk. There's people in front, selling stuff. and then there's cars that are like going in the drive-through, and this is a video.
And this is State Bank of Toulon there?
Yes, I believe so.
By Sullivan's?
Oh, no. By, like, Fernando's?
Okay. That's People's National Bank.
Yeah.
And is he in a vehicle, or?
No, he's on the sidewalk.
Okay, male white or male black?
Male white. I saw, like, a black shirt.
About how old?
I didn't really see that close.
Okay. And is he doing it on his phone, or?
Yeah, it looks like. Could be like a small camera, I guess.
Okay. I will get someone out there to check on him.
All right, thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Somebody had just called and said, hey, you know, there's a guy out here.
Kind of both. Like, he's on the sidewalk.
Just recording in front of the bank.
There's people in front, like some stuff.
I have no doubt that that's Chris. Let's move on to the dispatch.
QI 13.
13.
I have a report of a male white subject in a black shirt videotaping at People's National Bank, going from the front of the bank to the drive-up.
QI 14, I'm out with that individual, just for you 43. I'd like to get another one down here. And can you flag that phone call from people from the complainant?
10-4.
The rest of this video is going to be body-worn camera footage of the arresting officer Gearhart. It includes the initial confrontation, booking, and transfer to county.
Hello? Hey, partner. Hello? Hello? Hey, my man, stop and come back and talk to me. Can you stop, please, and come back and talk to me? Hey, we have a complaint on you, so I'm going to ask you to stop right here. Do you understand me?
Do I have to?
Yes, actually you do. Okay, if you don't want to stop and let me investigate this, then you're going to be placed under arrest. Do you understand that?
Not really.
Okay, stop, please. Stop. Stop.
Why are you bullying me, bro?
Because I'm asking you to stop.
No.
I have a complaint against. I have a complaint. I'm trying to investigate it, okay?
No, what? Why are you grabbing me, bro?
Because, can I get your ID, please? You're freaking people out by
How am I
walking.
freaking people out?
I have a complaint about you videotaping people in the drive-thru, and they're worried that you're trying to steal their information at a bank. Can I please see your identification? Okay, listen to me. Listen to me very carefully, okay? I just need to see your identification.
What did I do that's...
I just explained to you what the complaint is that I have. QI 14, I'm out with that individual, just for you 43. I'd like to get another one down here.
Is that illegal?
Well, you're kind of disturbing people, and when because you're walking around videotaping people in a bank where they're conducting bank business, and they're worried that you're trying to steal their information.
Sidewalk. I didn't go in the bank.
Not in the bank, in the drive-thru. Can I get your identification?
I didn't go in the drive-thru. I was in the sidewalk. No.
Okay, listen to me.
No, man.
All right, you walk away from me one more time, and you're going to be placed under arrest. Do you understand that?
Under arrest for what?
Because you're obstructing my investigation into this complaint.
Oh but nothing illegal happened, and I do not have to comply with your investigation.
You do actually when I have a complaint, okay?
Okay, well, so if you need me to help me with your job, then where do I clock in at? Because why would I give you my time?
Can I get your identification,
no,
please?
No.
Can I get your identification?
No. Why would I give you my identification?
Because I'm investigating a complaint.
Can you articulate reasonable suspicion?
Yes, I can, because you're walking around in front of a bank videotaping people, possibly doing transactions at an ATM, in the drive-thru.
No, I was on a public sidewalk taking video. I'm a videographer, I'm a photographer. What's your badge number, sir?
7424.
And then your
I need to get your... You can read my name right here.
Can you tell me your name? Because I'm going to file a complaint.
Okay, that's fine. I need your identification.
No, can you tell me your name?
I need your identification. Last chance.
Can you tell me your name?
Okay.
Is your body cam on?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
If you do not want to give me your identification, you're going to be placed under arrest, and I'm going to take you up and fingerprint you and get your identification.
I didn't do anything illegal.
It's very simple.
I did not do anything illegal. Can you call a supervisor on scene?
There we have people coming down right now.
Can
Listen,
I call a
can I explain
supervisor?
something to you?
No, I don't.
Oh, you don't want me to explain to you?
I don't
Okay.
want to talk at all.
Okay, well, then you're going to be placed under arrest.
For what?
For obstructing justice. Put down the phone. Put down the phone. You're under arrest.
Under arrest for what?
Because you're causing a disturbance downtown with people.
What violation is this?
It's disorderly conduct.
Disorderly conduct.
Yes, it is.
All right, sir.
You alarmed and disturbed somebody downtown, and now you don't want to help me with my.
By doing videography on the sidewalk. I do not consent to any searches or seizures. You have to articulate reasonable suspicion that I am committing a crime, about to commit a crime, or have just committed a crime.
Well, when you don't want to help me with my investigation into my complaint,
because I don't have to. I do not have to. I do not have to say a single word to you.
Okay.
Can you keep my phone on? Keep my phone on. Hey, I will be FOIA requesting this body cam.
Okay.
Why did you turn my phone off? Why did you turn my phone off? Is this a supervisor?
No, it's not.
Can you call a supervisor? Sir, can you call a supervisor on the scene?
Okay.
May I request a supervisor?
Sure.
Yeah.
All right.
I do not
So
consent to any searches and
what we
seizures.
have going on
I
here
am
is this
going to FOIA
individual is
request
out
this.
causing people to become disturbed, alarmed and disturbed in front of a bank by videotaping them in the drive-through.
I didn't. I was on a public
And
sidewalk
he
doing
doesn't want
photography.
to cooperate at all. Doesn't want to give ID and just trying to
I was
walk
on a
away.
public sidewalk
So
doing photography, sir.
Okay.
Do you understand that?
I do, and everything's being video recorded on our body cams. just so
Okay.
you're aware.
Why did you guys turn off my video?
I never.
Well, you turned off my video. That's obstructing. I do not consent to any searches or
Okay,
seizures.
well, we're trying to take your backpack.
I do not. Look, he's unzipping it.
Well, that's because you're under arrest for obstructing,
For obstructing how?
for not giving your name and that
Because
kind of
I
stuff.
don't have. You guys could not articulate reasonable suspicion. All right. Hey,
Listen to me.
I'm a police auditor.
Okay, good.
I'm a police auditor. Right now, I have a federal lawsuit against the Mendota Police Department.
Okay, what's your name?
He was not giving it.
I'm not. I did not do anything illegal. Why would I give you guys my ID?
Okay, well, you listen to me. Okay. We got a call from the bank or somebody up here that said you were
These are
video. Here, hold that up.
That I was
That
what?
said you were videotaping people and they were alarmed and disturbed. So that
Who made the
requires-
call?
Dispatch has a.
I'm gonna FOIA request.
I'm gonna take this off so we can get your backpack off. Okay.
These hurt. These are tight.
That's because you're pulling on it.
No, I'm not. Look how tight these are.
And listen, anytime we get a call,
Yeah.
We're gonna investigate it.
You
we
guys.
have to come investigate it. We have to ID the people that's involved.
No.
And at the point that you refuse to give your information when we're on a call and we're asking
This
what it
has
is,
been explained to him.
that's where you're under arrest for obstruction.
I didn't obstruct because I don't have
You
to
did.
help you guys with your investigation. Silence is not. There's not any type of obstruction at all.
Okay. Well, that's what court's for.
Okay. Yeah.
Talk to the
Perfect.
judge.
It will be a civil lawsuit.
That's fine.
Can I get
Do you have anything illegal in your pockets at all?
We'll be on our
I do not consent to any searches or seizures.
I'm asking if you have anything illegal in your
I
pockets
do
that are gonna
not
poke me or
consent to
stick me.
I do not consent to any searches or seizures. Is the supervisor coming on scene?
No, because he's tied up on something else. You can talk to him later.
So Hey, Branson.
Okay, quit yelling.
Hey, come over here. Can you video this? Like I said, I am a YouTuber.
That's fine.
That's okay.
Perfect. So, what am I being?
There.
So,
There we go.
So I'm what's it called? I'm being placed under arrest for not giving
Obstructing disorderly conduct.
That's what the Mendota police said too.
Okay.
You know the what's it called? The suit.
Turn on.
Can I talk to a supervisor? This is
He's
illegal.
busy on something else, man.
We'll get you a
You're not the only
supervisor as soon as you
person that we
can,
have to
as soon
deal
as we can. Okay,
Oh, really?
partner.
Yes.
Well, what's it called?
Just calm down. He'll talk to you in a little bit.
No,
Have a seat for me.
Have a seat now.
Hey, for your
Have a
guys'
seat.
information, I made the call,
Have a
but
seat.
You're the one that called the police on yourself.
I called the non-emergency police.
So you called the police on yourself.
I did not report a crime. I said I'd like to make an anonymous tip.
Okay. Have a seat then.
Yes, sir. Like I said, I'm an auditor. I'm a YouTuber.
Okay.
Okay, go ahead and sit in the car. You guys wait for me?
So we are going to the Kiwani police station?
So it sounds like to me what he's doing is he's calling the police on himself and then purposely trying not to cooperate so that way he can try to file a lawsuit.
You're gonna have points of contact if you get handcuffs.
They were tight, and I asked them to loosen.
But that's how handcuffs go on, man.
That's
How bad is your pain right now?
I mean, pretty bad.
Well, it's pretty bad. Scale
Like
1 to 10.
if I move it, because they were twisting me all around.
Scale of 1 to 10.
Scale 1 to 10, maybe like, I don't know, like, for the pain that I should be feeling, probably like a 7, 8.
For the pain that you should be feeling.
Yeah,
Well,
like this hurts. Like my wrists before, they were fine.
Are they hurting right now?
Yeah,
Yeah.
and then when I move, it works.
Okay. So just sit there. How bad's your pain?
Just sitting here, I mean, it varies. Like at certain points when I'm like doing motion on it.
Okay. When you're just sitting there, not moving.
Maybe like a 5, 6.
A 5, 6, and then when you move, it's just a 7.
Nah, it does. Like I said, there's different like points of contact. Like,
All right. Let me see your wrist. Okay. You're forcing yourself against me.
yeah, because it doesn't feel good when you do that.
All right. Move your wrist around like that. You got plenty of movement. You got no swelling, dude.
It seems pretty swollen.
Yeah, that's not swollen. I don't see anything wrong with your wrist, dude. Nothing that you need emergency medical treatment for.
So you're saying
We can give you an ice pack if you want.
I mean, that'd be the very minimum, I guess.
That'd be about the very maximum,
Yeah,
man.
that's max.
Alright. I mean, yeah,
We'll give you an ice
I
pack.
definitely feel like it would help. Sir, do you know when a supervisor will be available? I just want to talk to the sergeant.
No.
Yeah, I'll say.
Because it's not an ice pack is not for emergencies.
This is emergency.
You don't know when a sergeant may be on scene?
Here pretty soon. As soon as they get available.
And I'm not able to make a phone call at the moment?
You will be here in a minute.
Okay. I mean, it is, pretty urgent to me. Obviously, you guys know I'm not from Kiwani.
With that, do it yourself. And then you go out there and an officer gives you a lawful order and you don't listen to him. You need to start reading the books again because obviously you don't read well. Because guess what? You broke the law. Now you're going to county. Sit down. Okay. Congratulations. Okay. We'll see you in court. Okay.
Come on out. There you go.
So what
Here's
will
your
be
phone call.
happening to me? What will be happening to me? Can I see my phone so I can?
No, you can't.
The number?
It's being seized as evidence.
Do I just? You guys record the phone calls. You
Yep.
don't need my phone.
I do need your phone.
Okay, so do it.
Here's your phone call, so make your phone call.
Is there any number that I press specifically, or I just go ahead and type it?
You're good to go. How do you turn this off? I can't figure out how to turn it off.
Why is it?
I don't know. Somebody's calling you. How do you turn it off?
Why is it like this?
How do you turn it off?
You click the red button.
What button?
The red button.
This?
Yeah.
How do you turn it off all the way?
The phone didn't work. It said, please try to call again. So what do I?
How do you turn the phone off all the way?
You press the button on the other side, just like that, just like that.
Which one? What button?
Just like this is fine.
No, I want to turn it off.
Well, all right.
How do you turn it off?
How do I make this phone call? I'm refusing to answer questions.
Okay, if you don't know the number, that is not my problem.
I do know the number. It said, please try to call again. Can I try another number?
I'm sorry?
I need to check it real quick. You just click line 1?
Hit line 1. Did you dial 1 if it's out? Okay.
Hello, Mom. Hi, Mom. What's it called? Right now, I'm at the Kewanee Police Department. I got illegally arrested. I was wondering, I was trying to get in contact with Branson because he's out here with me. But I was wondering if you could contact my lawyer, Solomon Redner. Or if you could try to contact my lawyer, Solomon Redner, or if you could go to a federal website. I know that there's a place in Chicago that you can call for immediate assistance, Mom. They'll do it on retainer. Solomon always does that on retainer. Oh, what happened? I was videotaping a bank from a public sidewalk, and then an officer approached me. Supposed to make consensual encounter. I invoked my Fifth Amendment right, and then continued to walk away because I wasn't being placed under arrest yet. Eventually, they placed me under arrest. I didn't resist or anything. But Mom, if you look up civil rights attorneys immediately near me. I am in custody right now. They said that they're going to move me to county. Sir, are you sure you're not going to send this to the state's attorney?
You don't have a bond for your warrant because it's probation warrant.
Hold on.
Okay, so you're going to have to go over to the judge. All right.
Sir, are you sure this is not going to get sent to the state's attorney? You're taking me to county?
Why would
Yeah,
I don't think you're processing. You need to understand the law.
Sir, no, sir. Look, I promise you, I do know the law.
Sounds like it.
If you want to go type into YouTube, type Mendota. There's a video with 300,000 views. That's my video.
Awesome.
I was falsely arrested in Mendota.
Are you done with your phone call, sir?
Mom, so do you know what how to contact?
Surprise, he lives with his mother.
In the basement. I'm in the Kewanee Police Station. Henry County, I believe. Hey, Mom, this is literally the same exact thing that happened with Mendota. Conspiracy, even the sergeant's in on it. But what's it called? The Mendota police let me go. They said that they're gonna take me to county. The Mendota police ended up releasing me without charges. I mean, obviously the charges are going to get dropped. Huh? Mom, please just look up. I tried to call Branson, but Mom, Solomon will do it on retainer. Any Chicago, they just need a federal license. Mom, just look up civil rights attorneys. Mom, stop. Don't worry. It's not an issue at all. Like, I'm fine. I could be in here until whenever. I mean.
Okay, time to wrap up the phone.
So, Mom, can you please contact either Solomon Redner or any civil rights attorney in Chicago? No, never. Mom, just look up civil rights attorneys near me and try to find one that could assist immediately. You tell them my situation, Mom. I'll be able to contact you. Don't worry. Okay? Don't worry. I have to go. He's still in Kewanee somewhere. I mean, we came out here to film for my YouTube channel. And no. What's it called? We were gonna take the train back, but I mean, don't worry, Mom. I'll be able to contact you. Okay? I'll contact you as soon as I can. Don't worry about me. I promise you, I'm fine. Just see if you can get a hold of a civil rights attorney. Well, what's it called?
Here we go. That's fine.
When I get illegally arrested, I can't call into work. You know, I mean, the liability is not going to be on me. It's going to end up being on the Kewanee Police Department. If I lose my job, then it's at fault of I got illegally arrested. I got illegally detained. There is no reasonable or articulable suspicion.
Ma'am, his phone call is
Right
up.
this way.
Yeah. Yes. Your son is being charged with filing a false police report and resisting obstructing a peace. He called up on police report on himself, not saying himself, the suspicious activity that he was casing the bank. When they got there, they confronted him as he was doing it, and he walked away from the officers, refused to give him his name or his commands. So the officer repeatedly told him and other citizens at that time he was placed under arrest.
Sir.
And so he is going over, and then he admitted to making the complaint himself, on himself. with a false report.
It's not a false report. I did not make a police report.
Yes. For the sole purpose of trying to sue us. So he's going to go into Henry County, being held in jail until he sees a judge. Probably tomorrow. I don't know if there's a judge still there today.
Within 48 hours.
Yeah, but he has to see it within 48 hours, but it'll probably be a normal person in the morning. You can have him call over to Henry County, but there's we transfer to Henry County from here. Probably shortly, probably within an hour or two.
Sir, Chief Mike Burnaby.
All right, if you need anything else, you'll be able to make a call from Henry County. Okay? Thank you, ma'am.
Mike Burnaby from the Peru Police Department informed me that it is not illegal to make a non.
What is evidence?
No, so you are trying to take away my video.
No, I'm actually preserving it.
When do I get it back?
Once it's released from evidence. Come on out. Come on out.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Have a seat right there, please.
What charges are being brought against me?
Obstruction.
Obstruction.
Yes, obstruction of justice, and also filing a false police report.
I didn't file a police report.
Have a seat, please.
I never filed a police report. Excuse me. When did I file a police report?
Have a seat.
I'm going to refuse to fingerprint because I never filed a police report. For your guys' information, I made the call, but
You're the one that called the police on yourself? Turn on the car.
I will be thinking about this incident. I'm very sorry for the poor chain of command, though. That is unfortunate. That is very unfortunate. No, he knows. I know you're being serious. Very serious offenses committed today. Federal felonies. 18 U.S.C. 241 and 242. One individually depriving of my rights, one conspiring to deprive my rights. Both felonies. A federal felony committed by a police officer after he loses his qualified immunity is finable of up to $200,000, and on a police department, $500,000. You violated your oath today. You swore to uphold the Constitution. I was practicing a First Amendment right. Oath was violated. That does mean if found guilty of violating the oath, you will never be able to be a police officer ever in the United States ever again, along with your command. It was supposed to be a consensual encounter stop.
Apparently never read Terry versus Ohio, have you?
I have. There's no reasonable articulable suspicion.
Do you know what came up out of Terry out of Ohio?
Yeah.
Terry versus Ohio, what was it?
It was that you can detain someone as long as you have reasonable articulable suspicion.
Okay. Now think about that.
Think about it.
When you call in a complaint on yourself?
When I said an anonymous tip, not a complaint, of a man recording on a public sidewalk. That's not an illegal statement.
Okay. What happened in Terry versus Ohio? Do you remember?
Nothing is.
What was the case of Terry versus Ohio? I know it very well.
Oh, okay. Perfect. Obviously.
What was the case?
I was asking you a question.
You're answering a question with a question. It's because you don't know.
As
He doesn't know.
As king, I am king. You are a public servant.
He doesn't know the case, so.
I do.
Good.
You don't have reasonable articulable suspicion.
Stand right here.
A call doesn't. Trust me, I did this. I already did this before. A call does not justify reasonable articulable suspicion, sir.
Alright.
You have to determine that for yourself. And when I was recording,
Tell me what happened in Terry versus
when I
Ohio.
was recording on a public sidewalk.
Tell me what happened in Terry versus Ohio.
What was suspicious about that? What was suspicious about that?
Tell me what happened.
What was
the case?
suspicious?
What was the case?
What was suspicious?
It's because you don't know.
I do know it. Do you know it?
You very well.
Sure. Seems like it.
Yep. I wish you all the best luck, man.
All right, you too. I mean, I am going for that qualified immunity.
Go ahead, stretch your legs. You got anything on you that's gonna poke me properly? Drugs on you?
No, sir. You can't articulate reasonable suspicion from a call.
All right, man. I wish you the best of luck. Go ahead and go with this guy.
Yes, sir.
I need that back. I got to take that up to State Attorney's office.
I was just making sure.
Unless you're gonna take if you're gonna take their handcuffs off right there, I don't even need to come in there.
Is that the body cam footage on the FOIA disc? Or request? Okay. You know, I'm 20.
Need you to kick up your boots. Go ahead and kick up your shoes. Cell phone. No property for me to.
Yeah, I've got some. I'll give it to you here in just a second once you get them taken care of.
Will my phone be included?
What size shoes do you wear? I don't know. We might be having one leave the next day or two.
Is the judge available?
Not right now.
Will he be today?
We'll see. Why not? Go ahead. I need your earrings.
What's about? And then there's also this.
And all the jewelry you got?
This sir.
Alright, go in and see. What size shoes you wear?
10.
That's it for today, guys. Thanks so much for joining me. If you liked the video, remember to like, share, comment. If you're new here, subscribe. Check out channel memberships, t-shirts, whatever you want. And I will see you guys in the next one.